Greetings, Earthlings. Thank you for inviting us into your cardio screens. We are the Actar 911 Infantry. Our mission is to help you bring CPR training to every citizen of planet Earth. Welcome to the official Actar 911 Infantry briefing. The following strategic information will be addressed: assembly, teaching features, classroom tips, and cleaning. We are honored to have Captain Bill Stewart lead you through the briefing. As many of you know, Captain Stewart is a genuine Earthling and a professional firefighter who has taught over 1,000 CPR courses. You are expected to perform the sequences along with Captain Stewart. Please have an Actar 911 Infantry trainer by your side. The Actar 911 Infantry is a powerful training system designed to help students learn and practice infant CPR. Our low price makes it possible to have one for every student in the class. This increases practice time, eliminates waiting, and eliminates sharing too. We're compact and don't need much storage space. We're easy to carry around, whether you have 1, 5, or 10 of us. We're made of durable materials. We're easy to clean and disinfect. And last but not least, we have the cutest little buns in the business. The Actar 911 Infantry trainer has 6 parts: the head, airway cap, body, chest plate, compression piston, and disposable lung. This is how we are packed in the carry case. You'll find the lungs in the front pocket. We are ready to begin the assembly. Watch carefully. When you hear the signal, pause the VCR and perform the step. Remove the head from the body and unsnap the orange airway cap from the head. Set them aside. Detach the chest plate from the body and the piston. It should look like this. Insert the head into the chest plate like this. Now take the airway cap and the lung. Notice the blue square at the top of the lung. Slide the airway cap over the lung exactly as shown, up to the blue square. Fold the top of the lung over and around the cap like this. Snap the airway cap onto the head. The cap fits one way. Slip the center hole of the lung around the piston like this. Finally, attach the chest plate around the piston and to the body. Let's take a look at your results. If your Actar 911 Infantry trainer looks like this, you are ready to proceed to the next section. If it looks like this, please go through the section one more time.
Hello, my name is Laverne Ventilate. I am an infant CPR instructor. This is my CPR class with a traditional infant mannequin. This is my CPR class with the Actar 911 Infantry. Thank you.
The Actar 911 Infantry trainer has several important features. Captain Stewart will now demonstrate these features. To open the airway, lift up on the chin and tilt the head back gently into the neutral or slightly extended position. Notice how the head stops at this position, an excellent indicator for students and instructors. If the head is not tilted, the airway remains closed and the lung will be difficult to inflate. During correct ventilations, the chest rises. Watch closely once more. To practice the pulse check, place the index and the middle fingers inside the upper arm like this. Landmarking is easy to learn and remember. Place the index finger directly below the line that joins the nipples. This line is molded right on your chest plate. Now place the middle and ring fingers next to the index finger on the black piston. The piston represents the area for the chest compressions on the sternum.
Students will learn the steps faster and remember them longer when they can see these landmarks during practice. It isn't necessary to cover them. Simply make sure they practice each step of the landmarking sequence. The piston provides realistic chest compressions. It also lets students know if they are compressing too deep. Here's a close-up. When the compression reaches the maximum recommended distance of 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters, it stops. So if you hit the bottom, you know you're compressing too deep. Watch carefully again. This is a correct compression. This compression is too deep. The CPR sequence can be practiced while holding the Actar 911 infantry trainer. Your forearm supports the torso, while the head and neck are supported by your hand. Back blows are delivered while the infant is supported in the prone position. The shoulder blades are molded on the back to help students learn the correct location for back blows. Chest thrusts are delivered while the infant is held on your forearm with the head lower than the body. The location is the same as for the chest compressions. You will notice that we are not as heavy as an actual human infant. During practice, remind your students to handle us as gently and carefully as an actual infant.
Hello, my name is Laverne Ventilate. I am an infant CPR instructor. This is my assistant carrying 10 traditional infant mannequins to class. And this is my assistant carrying 10 Actar 911 infantry trainers to class. Thank you.
Here are some useful teaching tips that will help you get the most out of your Actar 911 infantry.
First of all, make sure each student in your group has an Actar 911 infantry trainer. This has several key benefits. Waiting and sharing are eliminated. Students get more hands-on practice time, and they are less self-conscious. Have your students assemble their own trainer with you. It gets them involved. It's fun, and it saves setup time for you. You'll be surprised just how smart Earthlings can be. Arrange the students so you can see each one. When teaching larger groups, you'll find it easier to watch their technique if all the trainers are facing the same way. When teaching the CPR sequence, the best results are achieved when you teach the whole group together and build the sequence step by step. Here's an example. Demonstrate the first step in the sequence, slowly while everybody watches and listens. Ask the group to perform the step together a few times. Then demonstrate the next step slowly and add it to the first step. You are performing the first 2 steps of the sequence. Now have the students perform the first 2 steps while you watch them carefully. By gradually building the sequence step by step, everybody learns together with confidence and without fear of being watched by others. If you see something that needs to be corrected, simply stop the group, demonstrate once more, and have them continue. Pace your students by calling the sequence and make sure they count with you. After 4 or 5 complete sequences, their skills will improve and their confidence will increase. If your students get tired and need to rest, use that time to answer some questions or to review certain skills that may be difficult for them. This type of practice session keeps your entire class involved and busy. More importantly, it gives you full control and the power to teach effectively. And finally, here's a good tip for those of you with music in your blood. Find a song with 100 beats a minute and play it during the sequence. This is an enjoyable way to get everybody into the rhythm of CPR.
Hello, my name is Laverne Ventilate. I am an infant CPR instructor. This is what's left of my budget after buying and maintaining those traditional infant mannequins. And this is what's left after buying and maintaining the Actar 911 Infantry. Thank you.
The Actar 911 Infantry Trainer is easy to clean and disinfect. We are made of sanitary and non-absorbent materials. At the end of the class, open the chest plate like this. Remove the airway cap and slide the lung off. The lung should be discarded or placed in a plastic recycling bin. If you will be cleaning at another location, place the dirty heads into a plastic bag. This prevents germs from spreading inside the carry case. The head should be cleaned as follows. Scrub the outer and inner surfaces using warm soapy water and a brush. Rinse thoroughly in clean water. Submerge the heads in a solution using a 1/4 cup, 60 ml, of household bleach to 1 gallon, 4 liters, of clean water for 10 minutes. Rinse with fresh water. Wipe the external surfaces with a paper towel. Attach the airway cap to the head. Snap the head between the legs, and finally, place the Actar 911 Infantry Trainer into the carry bag like this. Stubborn stains like lipstick are easy to remove by scrubbing with soapy water or using a mild cleanser. If necessary, the remaining parts can be cleaned with warm soapy water. To remove the piston from the body, gently pull it up until it snaps out. Make sure you snap it back into the body after cleaning.
Here are some tips to help you care for your Actar 911 Infantry.
Every few months, give the infantry a thorough cleaning. The plastic tray is easy to remove and the bag can be washed. Before storing the trainers into the carrying cases, make sure each trainer is packed properly for storage. The airway cap should be on the head. The head should be tucked between the ankles, and the chest plate and the piston should be attached to the body. If you live in cold climates, allow your Actar 911 Infantry to warm up to room temperature. Otherwise, they will be stiff and difficult to compress.
That concludes this briefing. Thank you for your attention. By attending this briefing and demonstrating the sequences with Captain Stewart, you have gone beyond the Earthling state and attained the status of Actar 911 Infantry Commander. You are now ready to learn the official Actar Air Force salute. Please watch carefully. Raise your right hand, place 2 fingers on your carotid, and repeat after us. May the pulse be with you. Remember the Actar 911 mission, CPR training to every citizen of planet Earth.